computer wants to freeze on me. Hey, there we go. Now my computer is not freezing on me. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Top 12 Frenzy. This is our second episode of our impromptu Top 12 game that we came up with. So this is just something that we're just doing kind of impromptu. That whenever we have a free night or free weekend, we're gonna do one of these. So we're supposed to be doing a tier ranker fight for best winners of sports movies, but because of a scheduling conflict, we moved that to next Wednesday, so you can watch for that. But it's to coincide with the Olympics that are having their open ceremony on Friday. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into it. I'll be hosting the stream tonight. I won't be your official host. Our official host will be that I'll bring in first. Will be this guy right here, Austin Pez Howell.
Hey, hello. Yes, I am the game master this evening. Jordan is simply hosting the stream so that I may host, and he'll be just helping me out with the scoreboard. But other than that, Jordan's actually going to be playing, much like I was playing the other night and Jordan was hosting. We have swapped roles, and now I will be hosting this evening and running the top 12 list. It's going to be a good time. I've got some good stuff here. We're going to have a little fun.
Yeah. But we'll introduce our teams for tonight. So we also have joining Mark the Engineer. How's it going? Mark, can you hear me?
Hey.
Hey, there he is.
Hey. And then we also have joining in, we got Papa West.
I'm undefeated at this. So if my team screws that up for me, I will hunt you down.
Right. You got a reputation to protect, right?
Yeah.
But we also have joining us, we have Brian Nussbaum. How's it going, Brian?
Good. Great to be here. Try this one out. See how it goes.
Yeah. Sounds good. It sounds like a big game night for some of you guys. You were on another game.
George's channel.
Yeah. Doing that earlier tonight. But also joining us, we have Steven Shepard. How's it going?
And he's muted.
I muted myself because I was eating some almonds, so I didn't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't have a mouthful of almonds when you're trying to shout out top 12, Steven. So make sure make sure you do it when it's not your turn. But you'll have a chance.
Spit out almonds everywhere. And then we also have Chad here tonight. How's it going? Chad Webb.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for inviting me. This sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really just hoping Jordan doesn't end up using that keyblade on us.
Right. But there, just in case of emergency, I need to have it behind glass, like break glass for emergencies, right? But yeah, I'm gonna.
They are the villains, so.
Yep. Yeah. So, team 1 will be the Hawks tonight. That'll be our team. We'll be the winning team tonight, right? Right, guys? Yeah. Going up against the Mighty Ducks. So we'll see.
Quack.
See what happens.
All right.
Who's gonna prevail? So I'll put the little ticker there. But yeah. So Austin, since you're hosting, do you want to kind of break it down how it's gonna work?
All right, I will do my best to break it down. The game that Jordan came up with, but I participated in, so I'm very familiar with. But we'll break it down. So basically, it's kind of like a mix between Outburst and Family Feud. Essentially, we got team 1, we got team 2, we got the Hawks and the Ducks, and we will take turns. So when we get going here, team 1, the Hawks will go first. I will let them pick a random number that I have in my notebook here. I've got everything written down in my handy-dandy notebook. Jordan has not seen any of these, or there's no cheating. Nope. Jordan does not know what's coming. I do not share anything with him. It's a fair game. But basically, the categories can range of the top 12 list from movies to TV to sports to food and drink to history to geography. I've got all kinds of different stuff here. Music, you name it. I got all kinds of different things here, and we'll go from there. And what I'll do is once you are ready to go, you'll have a minute, and I'll keep a little timer here right next to me to shout out as many of the answers as you can possibly can of the top 12. And I'll check them off as we go. You get a point for every one. If you're able to sweep it all together, we'll give you an extra bonus point. So if you're able to sweep the entire thing, you can get a potential 13 points. And so once the minute's up, we'll tally them up. I'll go over all the answers, and then we'll move on to team 2. Now, we do have a passing system. So how the passing system works is each team gets 3 passes per whole game, kind of like a football game, like 3 timeouts. 3 passes, although if you pass, you cannot use them 3 together, like one after another. It's only 1 per round. So if you use a pass, here's the caveat. You have to take the one after that. So that's the caveat. If you take a pass, you are forced to take the one, whatever comes up after that. Does everybody understand that? So that's the risk you run, is you can pass on the one you're initially given, but you have to take the other one. But you can do that once for each round if you'd like, and you have 3 altogether. So does that make sense to everybody? So you'll see how it goes as we go. It's very easy. The other team that's not playing can help me out as far as listening for the answers in case I miss anything. We're all just kind of on a fun honor system here. So just making sure we all play fair and have a good time. So, and then what we'll do is pretty much around the time we start the first top 12 list, I'll set a little alarm here on my phone for about an hour from now, just roughly an hour. Team 1 will go first, but we'll make sure we end on team 2 going to make it fair, that they will be the last ones to go before the game's over. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll just see how many we get through in an hour.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how people do under pressure. You only have a minute to shout these out. So like
some of these might be harder than others. We'll see. I got some that are a little easier than others. Some of them are a little harder than others. Could be a little challenge. But even the easy ones, when you're under pressure in a minute, you might blank and and miss a few. So we'll see what happens. But I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and kind of set an alarm. We're at 9:35 right now. Let's go 9:47 just to give us a minute or two to set up, and then I'll kind of see what we're at around there. So all right, or excuse, not 9:40, 10:47. Excuse me. All right.
I just want to say that please don't put any answers in the live chat. I know we're doing it live. If you do, then we'll have to remove you from the strings. We can't have any of the answers given away. So
yes, all right.
But have fun and absolutely play along at home. Just kind of keep your own tally, like maybe on a piece of paper in your own head, something like that. But yeah. So
all right. So how we're gonna do it is team 1. I have all these numbered from 1 to 33 in order. So I will let you guys pick a random number, and that's where we will start. And I will just go in order of my notebook from there on, and we'll just go through the categories. So it'll be up to you guys randomly where we start. So team 1, 1 through 33, including 1 and 33. Where would you like to start for your first category?
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
33.
You want to go all the way to 33? Start at the end? Sounds good.
Can I request something?
We can do that.
Quick?
Yeah, Jen.
Can you call us by our team names?
Yeah.
Okay, Hawks and the Ducks. My apologies. All right, Hawks. All right, Coach Riley and the Hawks. What would you like? Would you like number 33?
Yeah. Yes. We'll go 33. That sounds good.
Is that what you want? All right. So, so here's your category. You can either pass or play. If you pass, we go back to number 1, and that's where we'll start. Right. So our number 33, we will start with top 12 Fresh Prince of Bel-Air characters. Would you like to play or pass?
I can't answer that. What
Man,
about you guys? I think Jordan, you might.
Kind of interesting. Like, we could probably name like 6 or so, but I don't know if I can name 12.
Yeah, we'll give each team about 20, 30 seconds to kind of determine whether you want to go, feel it out, get a consensus, and then I'll need an answer. So you guys about 10 or 15 more seconds. What do you think?
Jordan, I can name a couple, but I can't go much higher than 6.
You should pass.
Hey, sometimes 6 or 7, it could be a decent score. We determined in the first game, just letting Chad and some of these other guys who haven't played know, because you never know. You could get a category where you might only get 3. Getting 6 or 7 is pretty solid. So I will say that. Just keep that in mind when you're picking
I can
things.
name like the core family, and then I can name like his best friend,
I'm in the same boat. I mean,
beyond that though.
But
I vote pass.
Okay.
Well,
if you're gonna get like 6 or so.
All right, I'll give you guys about 5 more seconds. I need an answer. Pass or play.
I'm down to at least try it, but it's up to you guys. If you guys feel like passing, I'm cool with it. So.
So I vote down. If you vote both up, then
let's pass.
Okay, we'll pass, I guess.
2 out of 3, so you're passing. Okay, so we'll go. Yeah. I will scroll all the way back to number 1. Now you have to take this one. You might regret this. It's up my wheelhouse. I don't know if it's up yours, but this is going to be Power Rangers characters from season 1, the original season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Top 12. No, top 12. I need at least. I need a character name.
Okay.
I know like a fair amount, but we'll see.
All right. Well, you guys have already used, and hold on, I'm going to track your passes. So you guys have one down on your passes. So you are out of one. Okay, so
like we have to have last names and stuff. Because I know the first.
I just need a first name. I just need a first name for the top 12 characters. All I need is a first name. I don't need a complete name. All right, so we're going to do Power Rangers characters. These are from the original season 1. And what I'll do is I'll count you down. When I say go, the timer will begin. Please, ducks, do not say any answers. As much as you might want to, just help me listen for the answers in case I miss something. That's all. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Tommy, Jason,
Billy.
Zach, Kimberly, Trini,
Rita Repulsa.
Ernie, Goldar,
Zordon?
Lord Zed, Alpha 5. Let's see, might be tapped out already.
The Red Ranger.
Billy, I don't know if we said Billy.
I said Billy. The White Ranger.
Yeah.
The Green
Tommy.
Ranger.
Yeah.
The black.
The Blue Ranger. The
I don't
Pink
know
Ranger.
the replacement Red Ranger that came in, but that's not season 1. I don't think so. That
The
doesn't
Yellow
matter.
Ranger.
Everyone's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
The Black
There's like putties. I don't know if that counts.
10 seconds.
The little minions who go, they sounded like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. Let's see.
Time.
You guys crushed
Time.
That was good.
All right.
We
So
got
from
you.
what I heard, I'm just going to go with the ones I didn't hear. Or actually, I'll go with the ones I think I heard first. I heard Jason. So I heard Jason. Jason is correct.
Yeah.
I heard Tommy, which is correct. I heard Billy. I heard Zach. I heard Zordon. I heard Alpha. I heard Rita. And I heard Goldar. I did not hear, but correct me if I'm wrong, Kimberly. Did anybody say Kimberly?
I said it. Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
But
Jordan
he
said
said
okay. Did anybody say Trini, the Yellow Ranger?
He did. Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, I said it.
Did he?
Yep, I said Trini.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. And the only ones I didn't hear, the other two are Bulk and Skull.
Oh yeah,
I
like
did
I was
not
thinking
hear
of that
Bulk
before.
Skull.
I don't think
Hey,
that-
that's
So
pretty
you missed
good.
that.
Yeah.
Good job.
You missed
Way to
Bulk,
go.
Bulk and Skull, the bullies.
Okay.
So you got, but hey, 10 out of 12, pretty good. So Hawks will
That's
start
not
things
bad.
out with 10 points. 10 points.
10.
10 out of 12. All right.
All right.
Yes, Lord Zed was
Yeah.
season 2. Yes, so he did not
Yeah.
enter until season 2. It was mainly
Yeah.
Rita and Goldar were the main villains. So 10 out of 12, not bad. Good job, guys. Way to start. And so
All right.
I will go
Oh,
just
yeah,
keep
no.
rolling through my little
That's
thing
from our
here.
last game. I'm gonna delete the score from our last game, so I don't actually hit it. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
make sure. Okay, 10-0. So
Yeah.
good start to you guys. So I will keep just going in order of my notebook. Now going to the Mighty Ducks, your first potential category. Remember, you do have a pass if you like. Family Matters characters. I've got to come with the way it laid out. A couple of TV ones to start, but main characters from Family Matters. So
I don't
would
think
you
I'm gonna
guys
be great at
like to
Family
pass
Matters.
or play?
Yeah, for
To be
me, I
honest.
could name like 2 or 3 characters I remember.
Like the main
Okay.
the 4 or 5 of
Mhm.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
Give it to us. Come on.
And even then, I might confuse them for Fresh Prince freaking characters.
Steven, what do you think? Do you know any of them?
So I would vote on passing.
Urkel is like kind of the only one I really remember.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
pass
I
as
know.
well.
Okay, you guys gonna pass? Use your first
Yes.
pass? Okay, you guys are going to use your first pass. So I will go to the next category in line in my notebook. This one you will have to play. These are movies with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes from 1939 to 1970. No silent films. No Charlie Chaplin films.
Ooh.
So
You got
movies
screwed
with
on that.
100% from 39 to 70 So
there's
that's the
12
one you have
movies
to take.
that got 100%.
Yes. Well, I mean, they have 100% as of yesterday. You know, the people who have reviewed them now.
That's pretty
But yes,
fresh. It's pretty recent.
Yeah.
So
Child take
you just have to think.
You have to take it.
Just have to think of some really good. You have to take it. So there's no more pass. You cannot pass again until the next round. So this is going to be it. So as you guys start thinking about classic movies, I will give you a countdown. Just name as many as you can. Try to be as clear as possible, just so I can hear everything. Maybe try to not take turns, but try to be as clear as possible so I can hear everything. Don't shout over each other. All right, so I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1, and go.
The Wizard of Oz, Double
Miracle
Indemnity,
Miracle 34th Street.
Gone with the Wind, Going My Way. Let's see. The Godfather was later than 70.
Oh wait, is there? I missed.
Sunset Boulevard, All About Eve.
What are the years again?
39
to 70.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
40.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, excuse me. 31 to 70. I apologize. 31, but no silent films. My apologies. There's one that's earlier. Just one. This one that's earlier. My apologies.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
Pinocchio.
Fantasia.
31. Frankenstein.
Did you say All About Eve?
Yes.
Freaks.
Yes.
I'll give you guys 5 extra seconds because of my hiccup.
Shoot.
3,
44.
2, 1. Time. We are going time. I believe you guys got 2, so a little tough on that one.
Wow.
A lot of movies to cover. The ones I heard on my list, Frankenstein made the list. I apologize for the thing, but that was the wrong side of that. And Pinocchio made the list. All have 100%.
Ooh.
Some of those other ones you did are close, maybe 98, 99, not quite 100. Some asshole gave Wizard of Oz a negative review, gave some of those other ones a negative review. All right, the ones I have on the list, outside of that, 12 Angry Men, which we were talking about in the green room, has a 100%. Cool Hand Luke, the Paul Newman film. Stagecoach from 1939. The Grapes of Wrath. The Maltese Falcon.
Of course.
Philadelphia, The Philadelphia Story. Rebecca.
Yeah.
7 Samurai from Kurosawa. Singing in the Rain, one of Malcolm's favorite movies. And one of Chris's, Humphrey Bogart, Treasure of the Sierra Madre, are all on the list for 100%. Oddly enough, Citizen Kane did until about 2 years ago. Some dickhead did a negative review. Now it's at 99.
I'm actually not surprised that Citizen Kane isn't 100%.
Yeah. All right.
That's why.
So unfortunately,
no Casablanca.
No Casablanca. A couple of
I
negative
was
reviews.
surprised. No Lawrence of Arabia. I thought that would be one of them.
Nope, not on there. I looked at multiple articles. Well, and looked up multiple movies. Yep, 2 points. So maybe we should have stuck with the Urkel show. Maybe. Maybe. All right. So we're going to move back over to the Hawks for this one. So your category to start with, and remember you do have 2 more passes, will be a food category. So it's going to be spices found in your kitchen. The top 12 selling spices you would find in your kitchen.
Oh yeah, we'll have to do that one for sure.
Do you want to do that one? Do you want to pass or play?
Pass.
Play.
I mean.
Yeah.
You did pass.
I meant play.
Yeah.
It starts with P. Play.
Right, yeah. You want to play? Yeah.
Sounds like the gentlemen want to play. So I'm hearing a lot of plays. Is that your final answer? Are you ready to play? All right. So once again, this is going to be your top 12 spices found in a typical kitchen. So it's a couple of cooking articles I found to collaborate on this one. So, all right. So here we go. We're going to go with the countdown, and 3, 2, 1, go.
Salt and pepper.
Salt, pepper, yep. Rosemary, sage,
cayenne,
parsley, thyme, paprika, mustard seed.
What's that spicy one?
Garlic powder, onion powder.
What's the spicy one? Cayenne.
Cayenne pepper, yeah.
Shut up, Chad.
Turmeric.
Allspice.
Yeah, allspice. Clove.
Old Spice.
Ginger. A Cajun seasoning.
Italian seasoning.
Yeah, Italian. Yep.
Basil.
10 seconds.
Basil.
Parsley.
Majorum. Rosemary.
And time. All right. So I believe you gentlemen got 8 out of 12. Very, very good.
Oh.
That's a good solid score. 8
Could've
out of
done
12.
Wow.
All right. The ones I heard, salt and pepper, I heard pretty quickly. Salt and pepper are the tops.
Yep.
I heard cinnamon. Cinnamon is correct. I heard cayenne pepper. I heard ginger right there near the end. Ginger's on the list. I heard paprika at some point, which is on the list. I heard garlic powder, which is on the list. And I heard basil. The ones you did not get, as far as I could tell, chili powder. I did not hear chili powder.
We said cayenne.
I did not hear.
Made out of
Two different. Cayenne pepper and chili powder are different spices. Nutmeg, I did not hear. Nutmeg is on the list. I did not hear oregano. Oregano.
Maybe not.
Somebody said oregano.
I don't believe I heard nutmeg. Nobody said oregano.
I said clove.
And then bay leaves. Bay leaves were on the list as well. I did not hear about bay leaves. So 8 points for the Hawks on that one.
8. All right.
18 to 2.
I didn't hear. Yeah, 18 to 2.
Okay.
So, all right, chance for you guys. Chance for you guys to catch up with the Ducks.
Oh, wait.
So it should be, I believe,
Baker's
18 to 2.
here.
So hopefully, we'll see. Luckily, your next one is another movie, but maybe more recently. Your next category, going back to movies, top 12 highest grossing films of all time without inflation.
I'm okay with that. How about you guys?
Top 12 highest grossing films of all time without inflation. Just sheer box office. That's the number I'm going on the list I got.
Because I think we only have 2 more passes, and we probably should save them.
I agree with that.
Okay.
You guys want to play?
Let's do this.
Yes.
Play.
Okay. All right. I'm hearing to play, so we're going to play. So what we'll do is I'll give you a countdown, and we will go, once again, top 12 highest grossing box office as of right now, the ones I looked at yesterday, without inflation, sheer box office. And 3, 2,
Wait, is it worldwide or domestic?
Worldwide. Go.
Okay.
Avatar.
Endgame. Yeah, Avatar.
Titanic.
Yeah, Avatar. Force Awakens.
The Avengers. I heard the
The
Lion
original.
King.
I think the original Star Wars. I think. Episode 4.
Lawrence of Arabia. I guess that would be with inflation.
No Way Home.
Spider-Man: No Way Home. Black Panther.
Infinity War.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Age of Ultron.
Jurassic Park.
Frozen 2.
Yeah, Frozen.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
6 seconds.
Deathly Hallows Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Part 2. Great one.
And time. All right, you guys got a lot out there. And from what I can tell, you got 10 out of 12. Very good. 10 out of 12. A good solid score for the Ducks on that one. The ones I heard right off the bat, Avatar, Avengers Endgame, and Titanic all on the list. Star Wars The Force Awakens, I believe Brian said Infinity War, which is correct, and No Way Home, which is now made the list at number 6. I also heard Lion King, the remake, that is correct. Avengers, the original, and Age of Ultron, Brian threw out there, both on the list. Frozen 2 is on there. The 2 you guys missed, Jurassic World.
Endgame, did we?
Jurassic World. You said Endgame. You said Endgame. Yeah, that was on the list. But Jurassic World is number 7 still, and Furious 7. Furious 7, a huge smash hit at the box office. Paul Walker's last Fast and Furious, a big hit. So, but still, 10 out of 12, very good. So the Mighty Ducks will bump up to 12, so it'll be 18 to 12. Catching up a little bit on that one. All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
So there you go. Catching, I had a good round right there. See, anything can happen. Anything can happen in this game. So moving along to back to the Hawks, and by sheer of the draw, they're going to get, and again, you can pass or play, a food and drink category coming out of once again that I came up with. So these are the 12 highest selling soft drink varieties. So soft drinks and soft drink varieties.
Oh yeah.
So Sody Pops.
Oh, Jordan's had them all.
Yeah.
So
I've had the top 50.
But I'm going but I'm going with the top 12 that I found, according to several collaborative articles. So top 12. So think about the stuff you see in the grocery store. I'm hearing a lot of plays. I'm assuming you guys are going to play. You guys are going to play? Yes? Okay, so I'll give you a quick countdown, and we'll get it going, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Coke.
Dr. Pepper.
Yep. Pepsi. Sprite. 7-Up. Sierra Mist. Mountain Dew.
Args.
Grape Crush.
Root beer.
Fanta.
Sunkist.
Fresca. Mellow Yellow.
Coke
Diet Coke.
Diet Pepsi.
Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Mountain Dew.
Canada Dry Ginger Ale.
Yeah. Schweppes Ginger Ale. A&W Root Beer. Mug Root Beer. Bargs Root Beer. Cream Soda. Let's see. Dad's Old Fashioned Root Beer.
RC Cola.
Yeah. Cherry Coke. Cherry Dr. Pepper.
And we can stop right there because they have swept the category. We can stop right there because that is a clean sweep. They have named every single one of them, so we can stop the timer with 10 seconds left because that is a clean sweep. I was just waiting for Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke was the only one you hadn't named yet, and we got it right there. So that is a clean sweep. That'll be 13 points for the Hawks with the clean sweep with the bonus. I will run down the list just for clarification. The 12 official are Coke, Pepsi, Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Sprite, Diet Pepsi, Coke Zero, Fanta, Diet Mountain Dew, Cherry Coke, and Canada Dry Ginger Ale, all of which I heard within the minute. So that is a clean sweep for the Hawks, going up from 18 to 31, so that's a big 13 points for them with the bonus for the sweep. So moving on back to the Ducks, see if they can come back again. And we're back to movies for the Ducks. So we're back to movies on this one. But instead of great movies, we're going to be looking at bad movies because these are the last 12 Razzie Best Picture winners or Worst Picture winners from the Razzies. So we are looking at bad movies of the last 12 years. I'm going to be looking for the ones that won the worst. I will say there was a tie one year, so I have both of those. So technically the last 11 years. So because there was a tie one year. So but basically the last 12 Razzie Worst Picture winners, would you guys like to pass or play?
I don't know if I'm going to be good at this, to be honest, but if you guys got this.
I haven't seen that many bad, although we follow the Razzies, so I only know like 4 of them.
Same. Yeah, I wouldn't really know what would count, what would be on there, most likely. I could probably name a few.
What do you think, Steven?
I don't know. I'm afraid that if we pass, we'll get an even worse category. But I'm not sure about this one
I'm
either.
fine to take the risk. I mean, we're down.
You guys do have 2 passes. You have 2 passes, so just let you know. No, you do have 2 available. You still have 1 even after that if you decide.
Make it a good category if you pass. So
I'm down to take the risk, but it's up to you guys.
Okay.
Give you guys about 5 more seconds, and I need an answer. So you guys
I'll vote pass. Okay.
I'm hearing 2 out of 3. Does Steven agree? Otherwise, we're going to go with pass.
Sure. Yeah,
All right, we're going to pass. All right. Okay, so I believe the Ducks are going to pass. And your other category, we're going back to television. We're doing the 12 most watched TV finales of all time, according to Nielsen ratings. So the series that had the high – now, I will say this does not include any type of reality show or non-fiction. These are all fictional shows. But, yes, most watched TV finales of all time, the top 12. So you guys have to take it. So all I need is the TV show names, nothing beyond that. That's all I need. So what I'll do is I'll give you a countdown here, and we will go 3, 2, 1, go.
Seinfeld, Friends, Dallas.
Yeah.
Lost.
I doubt Lost.
Big Bang Theory.
Breaking Bad.
The Office.
I don't know about cable shows because they don't get as much views.
Let's see. Just name stuff.
Sex and the City.
Game of Thrones.
ER.
30 Rock.
Let's see. Scrubs.
The Office.
Modern
How I Met Your
Family.
Modern
Um,
Family.
2.5 Men.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Will or
I already said The
Grace.
Big Bang Theory.
The X-Files,
10 seconds.
Star
Twin
Trek,
Peaks.
The Next Generation.
Star Trek Voyager.
The Sopranos.
Time. And that is a time. Unfortunately, you guys only got 3 from what I heard out of the 12.
Oh,
So
wow.
not a great,
Okay.
unfortunately, not a great one on this one. A lot of older school shows. You got to go old school in these when people only had a couple
Okay.
options on the television.
I forgot about that.
When about 100 million people watched the TV finale. But I will run down the list. Once I heard Seinfeld, Friends, and Dallas. I heard all 3 of those. So clarify me if I'm wrong for the other ones, but I believe I didn't hear the other ones. Number 1, MASH. About 100 million
said
people
MASH.
watching the MASH.
Yeah.
Did you say MASH? Okay, MASH. I must
Yeah,
have
they
lost
said
the
it.
shuffle. I apologize. Okay, fair enough. So that would be 4. Cheers at number 2.
Oh, right.
Number 3, The Fugitive, the TV show, oddly enough.
What?
Number 6, Magnum PI, the finale of Magnum PI. Number 7, The Cosby Show. Number 8, All in the Family with Archie
Right.
Bunker.
Yes.
Number 9, Family Ties with Family Ties.
J.
Number
Fox,
10,
yeah.
Home Improvement, Tim Allen.
Oh,
And number 11, Frasier. Frasier at number
of
11.
course.
Oh, really?
so-
I thought Frasier's numbers had gone down a little. Well, that's
Frasier,
why I
big
didn't.
one.
Yeah.
Still in the 90s. So 4
So we got
points
4?
for the Ducks. 4 points. My apologies on the MASH that got lost in the shuffle. I apologize, which is
No
why
worries. No
we
worries.
clarify.
It happens.
So, yeah. All right. So 4 points for the Ducks
All right, there you go.
on that one. So 16-31. But you never know. The Hawks could bomb their next one. We'll see. So,
Let's hope.
so their next. All right. All right. So,
Let's see.
so going back to the Hawks now, your next category will also be a movie category. It's going to be the highest grossing actors total box office, including cameos and voice actors, which throws a wrench in it. So the actors that have been
paid
in
that much.
the highest grossing movie, not the ones that get paid, just the ones that have been in the most highest grossing movies or the biggest total
the
box
highest grossing
office.
movie.
Like the
actors,
ones
though,
that,
right?
that we're naming the actors, not the movies. The actors
Okay.
that have the highest grossing total box office appearances. So including cameos and voice actors. It's an intriguing category. The thing that I found. Would you guys like to pass or play?
We could try it just because, we're so far ahead, I feel like that.
Yeah.
So it's the combined gross of all the movies that they've voice acted or acted in.
Like basically, I'll give you kind of not a spoiler example. John Doe has been in all these movies that total $30 billion at the box office. Okay. And he's made appearances, you know what I mean? Like that add up to that much. So that's the example.
You got actors who have been in popular movies that made a lot of money. That's all you gotta do.
Basically, is what. But again, this one with the caveat is it includes cameos and voice actors. So that's the caveat. So, would you guys like to pass or play? I'll give you about 10 more seconds to decide.
Play.
I think we're good.
Play. All right, you guys are gonna play. All right, we're gonna play. So we will go in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Robert Downey Jr.,
Matt
Tom
Damon,
Hanks,
Mark Hamill,
Tim Allen,
Chris
Mike
Evans,
Myers,
Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine,
Brad Pitt,
Morgan
Will
Freeman,
Smith,
Tom Hanks,
yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio,
yeah,
Josh Brolin,
Samuel Jackson,
Scarlett
Jennifer
Johansson,
Aniston,
Ewan McGregor, Cameron Diaz,
Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher,
Mark Hamill,
James Earl Jones,
yeah, gotta get those
Good
voice
one.
actors.
Eddie Murphy,
Yeah, and
Mark Wahlberg, Tom Hanks,
10 seconds.
Chris Evans,
Dwayne
Leonardo
The Rock
DiCaprio. Did you say that?
Vin
Yeah.
Diesel, John Cena,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Brian Walker.
Time. That's it.
All right.
All right. You guys got 4 out of the 12.
Aw.
So as many as you did, a 4. 4.
pathetic.
How I felt.
So some of these are going to be a little surprising, but they are very much true.
Zoe
So the
Saldana.
list I got off of Box Office Mojo. So you got the ones I heard. Samuel L. Jackson is one of them. Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, and Chris Evans, all on the list that you guys got. At number 1, Stan Lee with all his many cameos. is number 1.
He said,
Oh,
I thought about
man.
it.
You thought, like, who said
I
the-
didn't say it.
that was tricky.
Like, come
Who
on,
had the
Dick.
most cameos? We should have thought about that. Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Number 3, with all of his voice and animal work, Frank Welker, the famous voice actor, Frank Welker.
I don't even know
Again,
who
I
that
said
is.
voice acting. If you've ever heard an animal sound in a movie, it's Frank Welker.
Here,
He's got about
Welker.
700 credits on IMDb.
Oh yeah, Frank
So-
Welker. How could I forget?
Frank
Sorry.
Welker. At number 4, John Ratzenberger with all the
Oh, yeah.
Pixar films.
Mhm.
Yeah,
all right.
he's done-
Again,
yeah.
you got to think out.
definitely.
You got to think outside the box for this
Also
one. That's why I
Pierce.
used it. At number 7, Alan Tudyk, the great Alan Tudyk,
course.
is on the list.
Really?
Huh.
Oh, that's
Yes.
He's in quite a
At
bit.
number
surprising.
At number 8, Warwick
Wars,
Davis. Warwick
Yep.
Davis
Another Star Wars,
is on the
yeah.
list. Yes.
Harry
At
Potter.
number 9, the great motion capture Andy Serkis. Andy
Of
Serkis,
course.
number 9.
Yeah.
At number 10, Doctor Strange himself, Benedict Cumberbatch, is on the list.
Really? Huh.
Yes, include that in the Hobbit films and all the other stuff. He's been in a lot,
That's
and the
right.
Marvel films. So a
Even the
ton.
bad ones.
And at number 11, John Favreau. John Favreau is on the list.
So Zoe Saldana wasn't, and even though she's got Star Trek, Pirates of the
Alright.
Caribbean,
Oh,
Avatar.
There were many.
Got
Once you
4.
get down to like the top 20, top 30, a lot of the guys you named are in that list, but these are higher. It's an
Well,
interesting
So we got
list. So,
35. Yeah. Huh,
all right,
yeah, that
so
is interesting.
4 points.
All right.
So 4 points.
Imagine having to
for the
compile
Hawks.
that list. That would have been
Yeah,
hard.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
That's something. All
Yeah.
right. So 35 to
All right.
16. So a chance for the Ducks to catch up because not a great round for the
Oh, easy
Hawks,
category.
but we'll move on. So here's where we're going to go for the next category for the Ducks is going to be best-selling books of all time. Best-selling
Mm.
individual books of all time, not including stuff like the Bible. So
Oh.
yes,
That's the first one I would have said.
because
Yeah, right.
no, but individual book sales when they came out. So best-selling books of all time. I won't lie, this is a pretty tough one. So I'll at least give you that. Yeah.
No hand.
We
I
only
mean-
have one left.
Yeah, I could name a bunch of them, a few of them.
Unless you're a big reader.
I
Uh-huh.
mean, I'm not a huge reader, and I think there's obvious ones in there.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm okay with it. I think we should keep our last pass because we have a load left, and it might be a difficult one coming up. So
True. Yeah. all
Yeah,
right.
I'm afraid of getting like
Give
a
it a shot.
geography one or something. Or,
Yeah. Yeah,
Those might be
Yeah,
coming up.
or-
Those might be coming up sooner than you think. Yeah. Do you guys want to stick with it?
stick with it.
Yeah, we'll play.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna play. This is 12. These are individual, not anything like the Bible that's been reprinted 9,000 times. Nothing like that. These are. I will say these are all fictional books. I will say that. I will at least give you that. So these are all fiction books. So I'll give you a countdown. Let me get my timer set and a 3, 2, 1, go.
Harry Potter,
Twilight,
Harry Potter, Sorcerer Stone,
the Lord of the Rings,
Charlie
The
Chocolate
Hobbit.
Factory, Matilda,
To Kill a Mockingbird.
BFG, Green Eggs and Ham,
Divergent,
The Godfather.
The Cat in the Hat,
Bunch of Stephen King stuff, I'm sure, like It. or-
yeah,
Carrie,
Misery.
The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger.
I mean, James Patterson, I think, sells a lot of books too. So,
The Hunger Games.
Kiss the Girls, all those Alex Cross.
Was it like
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I Alex Cross or something, I think. Or
10 seconds.
John Grisham,
Twi-
like
Twilight,
Patriot
New Moon.
Games, Clear and Present Danger.
books?
And time. All right. You guys got a big one out of that one. One big point.
Hell yeah.
One big point. All right. So I thought Brian was going to be on the right track because Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is one. There are 3 other Harry Potter books. I thought he was just going to run through them all, but you would have at least gotten 4 had you didn't, because at number 12 is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, followed by Harry Potter and the Prison of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The 3 other ones on the list. We then go to the Da Vinci Code. We go to The Adventures of Pinocchio. We go to She, A History of Adventure, which I had never heard of, but it sold about 150 million copies. We go to The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And then there were none, which is a book I had never heard of either, but it is. These are all real. Dreams of the Red Chamber. We have number 10, The Little Prince. And the top grossing one, The Hobbit, almost with The Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit is. Did you say The Hobbit? Okay, it got lost in the shuffle. My apologies. So you got 2. You got 2.
I feel dumb about the Harry Potter stuff now.
Yeah.
All right.
Was there nothing from Stephen King or James Patterson?
Like 40 seconds in, and you haven't touched.
Most of those do about 20 or 30 million when they come out, and then it kind of stops. So they have their loyal fan bases, and they move on. So they are on all-timer lists, but not in the highest ones of these. These are all pretty much 100+ million sellers. So, yeah. All right. So we're gonna move back to the Hawks for this one, and you guys are gonna get another sort of movie-based one. This is. Now, I'll tell you what I'm looking for in this one when I say the category. These are the highest – it's an interesting article I found of the highest paid movie roles of all time, including back-end deals. So, basically, ones that got paid the highest amount, including back-end deals. So, I'm looking for actors and actresses, and the ones who are on this list that got the highest movie deals. So, I'm going to be looking for just the actors, and then I'll fill you in on which role. But I'm just looking for the actors and actresses that are on this list. So
kind of
ones that have the highest paid movie deals of all time.
Really.
kind of similar, but kind of. So, but I'll just be looking for the actors and actresses on the list of the highest paid film roles of all time, which includes side deals and back deals. Yes, not just straight up. So, would you guys want to pass or play on that one?
We could try it. I mean, sure. Yeah.
You guys want to go?
I'm down.
All right.
Down to do it.
Okay, I think I heard enough passes, or plays, excuse me. So we'll go. And again, I try to catch all of them. It's hard when everybody's saying at the same time. I'll do my best. If I miss something, let me know. I'm just looking for actors and actresses that are on the list. So we will go 3, 2, 1, go.
Tom Hanks, Jr., Will Smith, Daniel Radcliffe,
Robert Downey Jr., Mark Hamill,
Elijah Wood,
Willis.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah. Mark Hamill.
The guy who does
Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Andy Serkis.
Yep. Gotta throw that one in.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep. Brad Pitt.
Leonardo
DiCaprio. Adam Sandler.
George Clooney.
Margot Robbie.
Man.
What's the girl in Atomic Blonde? Or the woman?
8 seconds.
Charlize Theron. Tom Hardy. Ryan Gosling.
And the time. All right, time. So as far as I can tell, if I missed one, I apologize. I tried to catch as many as I could. I believe you got 6. We will see as I run down the list. 6 out of the 12, and I will fill you in on the roles that got them those lucrative deals. So the ones you got, Leonardo DiCaprio for Inception. He got a piece of the box office on that one. So DiCaprio's on the list. Tom Hanks for Forrest Gump was on the list. Again, more back-end deals. I believe he had cable syndication deals that made him a lot of money. Adam Sandler for his Netflix deal worth about $100 million. Netted him a whole bunch. Harrison Ford for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Harrison Ford for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was on the list. which you guys got Harrison Ford. Robert Downey Jr. for obviously the last 2 Avengers movies, near $100 million. Will Smith for Men in Black 3 is on the list. And I believe that's it. So the 6. So again, if you had these other 6, let me know. I didn't hear him. Jack Nicholson for Batman '89, a big back end deal on that one, was on the list. Johnny Depp for the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean movie was on the list. Sandra Bullock for Gravity on the list with back end deals for box office. Made a whole bunch of money, which is why we haven't seen a lot of her lately. Tom Cruise for Ghost Protocol, a ton of money there. And Keanu Reeves for the Matrix sequels, tons of money on that deal. And most recently, but enough to make the list, Daniel Craig, $100 million for 2 Knives Out sequels. For $50 million per Knives Out sequel. Makes the. Did you say Daniel Craig?
It was like one of the first ones I said.
Yeah.
Okay, my apologies. So you get 7 on that one. My apologies. No, it's not James Bond actually. For Knives Out, for these Knives Out Netflix deals. Yes.
For the worst accent ever.
Yeah, Knives Out too.
Right.
Going straight to Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix paid him $100 million to do 2 sequels. So yeah, he's making a lot of money on that one. So 7 points then for the Hawks. So it'll go up to 42 for that. So moving on from there, and I believe we have about 25 minutes left. So we still got time to catch up for the Ducks. So we will move to the Ducks, and the Ducks will have a chance this time to do a food and drink category for them. This one's going to be worldwide, including the United States, but worldwide, most popular condiments. Most popular condiments worldwide.
Okay.
But it includes the United States. So most popular condiments worldwide. Would you guys like to pass or play on this one?
I say we play.
How you feel, Steven?
We haven't gotten a food one yet.
Let's do this. We need some points.
We'll just do some
you guys want to play? All right. All right. So I hear a lot of play. So we're going to play most popular condiments worldwide. And we are going to go 3, 2, 1, go.
Ketchup.
Buffalo. Mayonnaise.
Mustard. Relish.
Wasabi.
Honey
Sriracha.
mustard, spicy mustard.
Dijon mustard.
Chipotle.
Yep. Chipotle.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Plum sauce.
What
What else is there?
Relish.
I said, yep, relish. Garlic aioli.
A1 steak sauce. Barbecue sauce.
Yep.
Come on.
Does vinegar count as a?
Sure.
Yes. Sure.
Italian dressing.
Oh, do salad dressings count?
Dijon mustard.
See, I did.
And the time on that one. Time on the worldwide condiments. I only heard 5. You may have got a 6th one in there, but I only heard 5. You had to go a little more international with this one. The ones I heard: ketchup, mustard, and mayo. 3 very standard ones. I heard ranch dressing and wasabi. Those are also on the list. So we go back up. They count, but you guys probably should have gone off the salad dressing train and got back onto something else, because the number 1 worldwide is actually guacamole. Guacamole is on the list, followed by salsa. Salsa is a condiment, and salsa is on the list. We go to tartar sauce.
It's number 1, right?
Yes.
Salsa.
We go to tartar sauce as the fish complement. Then we go down to pretty much some international ones. Tahini. For a little Greek. We go hummus, which is the number 1 of Russia. Brown sauce, which is big in Europe and England, and fish sauce.
That's just what it's called. Is brown
sauce. It's what they call brown sauce.
No cocktail
brown
sauce with the shrimp
and fish sauce.
Nope,
no cocktail sauce. Just starter.
Brown sauce.
It's called brown sauce. You can look it up. You can get it at the grocery store.
You don't know what's in it. It's brown.
5 points. 5 points for the Ducks.
Okay.
So kind of a deceptively difficult one on that one, worldwide. Right. So 5 points. I hope we're all still having fun, though. This is all just good fun.
Absolutely.
We're all just having, and hopefully we're learning a few things here along the way. So, all right. Okay, so we're bouncing
Right,
back to the
see what we
Hawks of
got.
this one, who have a comfortable lead, but we'll see what happens. Your next category, you can pass or play. You guys still, I believe, had 2 passes. The Ducks have 1 pass. Is our last 12 American vice presidents? Our last 12 American vice presidents and vice presidents, including the current one. So last 12 vice presidents, including our current one. Would you guys like to pass or play? Vice presidents, not presidents, vice presidents.
For sure, I could only name like 4 or 5, probably.
Yeah, I can name 4.
Shame on all of you if you can't name it. Know your history.
Pass Bush.
We was presidents. Yeah.
No.
I say pass, probably.
Pass.
That's what I say. Yeah.
All right. Am I hearing a lot of passes? Is that a final answer with a pass?
Sure.
Pass.
Okay. All right. I think it's a pass. So, all right. You guys will use your second pass, and you each have 1 now. So, moving on to the next category on my list, we're back to movies. These are going to be, according to the Hollywood Reporter, survey of Hollywood industry veterans, the top 12 movie villains of all time, according to Hollywood industry veterans, not fans, industry veterans. Hollywood industry veterans, Hollywood Reporter. So I want to make that caveat that these were not fans. These are Hollywood industry veterans. So directors, screenwriters, cinematographers, et cetera, et cetera. So the villains, villains. You guys have to play. So it's going to be Hollywood Reporters, villains. We will go. You guys have to take it. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Darth Vader, Anton Chigurh, the Joker, Thanos,
Wicked Witch of the West, Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka.
Slugworth? That's that guy's name. Yeah.
He was the guy from Indiana Jones that pulls out the guy's heart in Temple of Doom. That guy. But I can't remember his name.
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. There you go.
He doesn't pull the heart out, but he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
The warden from the Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Officer Hadley, I think his last name is, who is like the head guard.
Like Ursula or Jafar or
8 seconds.
Some people say Jenny is the villain in Forrest Gump.
Yeah. I have no idea.
And time. Did you guys say the Joker? I thought I heard it, but was that okay? Just wanted to make sure. I thought I heard it in the shuffle, but at the beginning. But all right, so I believe you guys got. Well, it's the Heath Ledger version. Yeah. But anyways, I believe I heard 4. So I believe I heard 4. The 4 I heard Anton Chigurh, Joker, the Wicked Witch of the West, and Darth Vader. Did you gentlemen say Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah.
I don't know if I heard. Okay, did you? Okay.
Okay,
Gotcha. Yeah, it's hard to hear in the initial burst. You guys are really stuff. All right, so 5. So 5. All right, so going back on the rest of the list, Baby Jane Hudson from What's Happening to Baby Jane. We've got Hans Gruber from Die Hard.
Hans freaking Gruber,
which is a pretty obvious one. Yeah, Hans Gruber. Mm-hmm. We got another Hans with Hans Landa from Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
We've got Annie Wilkes from Misery. Kathy Bates.
Amazing.
Next one, we got Norman Bates from Psycho, a pretty obvious one.
Obvious one.
Said. A kind of surprising one, Devil Wears Prada, Miranda Priestley. Meryl Streep. They voted on that one. And the final one, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Nurse Ratched. So Nurse Ratched.
Of course.
Did you say that one, Papa?
I did say Nurse Ratched.
Did you say Nurse Ratched? Okay, I didn't hear it.
You said it? Okay.
So no con on the list?
Just like Daniel Craig.
No con. This is Hollywood industry. So 6 points then for the Hawks on that one. So half.
So
Sparkle Star.
Yeah. It was any Disney ones. I guess that's not from industry.
Not good enough for those Hollywood industry, stuck up people. Yeah, right.
I thought Shark would be on the list actually.
Okay, so chance for the Ducks to catch up here with their next category. Well, it's funny those VPs got passed up because now I'm going to go last 12 actual presidents, last 12 American presidents instead of vice presidents. So would the Ducks like to go with the last 12 American presidents? The last 12. Would you like to pass or play?
I think we can
Give it
do
a
this,
shot.
right?
We can do this. We have one pass left, so we should save that one for our hard one.
Okay, I want to hear these in order.
Yeah, sure.
They're not going to be.
All right.
They're not going to be in order.
Okay, maybe do
All right, so you guys are going to play? Ducks are
Yep.
going to play, just
Yeah,
to be
sure.
clear? Okay.
Throw one
All
out.
right, so the last 12 presidents, including the current one, it includes the current one. So last 12 presidents, I'll give you a countdown. You guys, 3, 2, 1, go.
Donald Trump,
Biden,
Obama,
Trump, Obama,
Bill
Bush,
Clinton,
W, the first
W, and
Bush.
Yep.
and Senior Bush.
Yes.
You said Clinton.
Lincoln.
Ford,
Look,
Carter. I don't know.
No, I
last
thought it was the
12.
last 12. Carter,
I'm just naming names here.
Reagan.
Nixon.
Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan.
Did we say Lincoln?
Kennedy might be.
Um,
Kennedy might be too far back, but I'll say Kennedy.
no, actually, I don't think so.
Who else is there?
Chester A. Arthur.
Herbert Hoover.
Hey, just start naming them.
Oh, what is
Lyndon
his
Johnson.
name?
8
Lyndon
seconds.
Johnson.
Who else? Teddy Roosevelt.
Wow.
Time.
Oh, wow.
Just for clarification,
Goes fast.
did anybody say Gerald Ford?
I did. I said Ford.
Yep.
Carter.
Chad.
Okay, then with that, that's a clean sweep, and that's 13 points for the Ducks.
Oh,
Ducks
right.
got it, 13
you.
points, making a comeback. So that'll be a bonus for the 13.
Oh.
Yeah, they were able to
Right.
get it just in time. Again, I thought you said Ford. I was just clarifying. But just to
Yeah.
clarify for anybody watching, the last 12 in order, Joe Biden, our current president, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, Nixon, Lyndon Johnson, and JFK just sneaking in there as the 12th
Nice.
one. So that's the furthest we
Right.
go back. We do not go back as
Oh.
far as Abraham Lincoln. We do not go that far back.
I was just
Yeah,
making
I'm
sure.
not
Covered
sure
all the
if
bases.
Kennedy was too far back or not. But
Yes.
It was just
Yeah.
on.
But nicely done on the Ducks. Up to 36 points. So
Wow.
nice
We
little
get to
comeback
feel
there.
good
It's still
for
within
once.
reach of distance. Still within distance. And we got about 12 or 13 minutes left. So we got a couple of categories left. So we're going to bounce back to the Hawks on this one. Your next category, and you still got one pass left, is according to Empire magazine, the top 12 movie heroes. So we just went to villains, and now we're going to heroes.
Oh, yeah.
According to
We can
Empire
do that.
magazine and a poll of their readers. So this is more of a readers, people kind of a list. So Empire magazine's heroes. You guys want to pass or play?
Should play. I think.
Play.
Yeah.
And play? Okay. All right. We're going to play the heroes. According to Empire magazine's readers, we'll go 3,
I forgot this
2,
one.
1, and go.
Luke Skywalker, Indiana Jones, Captain America, Iron Man,
Thor,
Batman, Superman,
Frodo Baggins, Samwise
uh,
Gamgee,
yeah, Harry Potter.
I just clipped out there. So
John McClane,
John McClane,
Captain America, Iron Man, Superman,
Captain Kirk,
Batman.
Captain Picard.
Yeah, Captain Picard. Yeah. Spider-Man. Wolverine, maybe. Heroes.
Joe Dirt,
Dorothy from Wizard of Oz.
Kurt
10
Warner,
seconds.
my personal hero.
Neo from The Matrix. John Wick. I don't know.
And time. All right, that's
Puts the
time.
Joe Dirt in the bowl.
And I believe you got 7 out of the 12. So I believe, and again, we'll run down the list. If I missed something, I did. So oddly enough, Steve, Atticus Finch was on AFI's list a number of years ago, but not on this Empire list. But not on this list. I believe you got Indiana Jones, Iron Man, Captain America, Luke Skywalker, Batman, Superman, and Samwise Gamgee was on the list at number 12. The ones I believe you didn't get: Ellen Ripley from Alien and Aliens. We got Princess Leia Organa on the list. Made the list. James Bond, number 8. Black Panther coming in at number 10.
Really?
More
Black
recency
Panther.
bias. Yeah, Black Panther. And Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman also on the list. So,
this is Empire
7,
Magazine, so I shouldn't have been surprised that it's mostly genre.
This is not
movies.
mostly recent genre franchise type stuff. The AFI list that came out back in 2003, a little more to the classics, Atticus Finch, Sidney Poitier's, some of Sidney Poitier's characters, things like that. So, there you go. 7 points. Yeah, so we'll update the scoreboards for the 7 points there. And we'll go back to the Ducks on this one. So here we go. So back for the Ducks. This one's going to be a little more of a geography one. The most populated countries worldwide. So countries with the highest populations, the top 12. So would you guys like to pass or play on this one?
You guys are super good.
Not good with geography, so I'll pass. So
I would say pass too, unless Steven is.
We've only got about 9 or 10 minutes left, so it might not be a bad idea to use your pass. There's not a whole lot of time left.
Unless Steven is a guru, then
I would take it.
I'm not a geography guru by any means.
I say we pass.
Yeah, pass.
Okay, you're gonna pass. Okay, so we're gonna use our final pass. I'll just spoil a little bit. Probably a wise decision. So I'll say that because you get into some weird ones that you probably wouldn't think of. So, anyways,
we'll go over that list.
Countries, no. Yeah. So we'll go over that list later. If you want me to come back to it, I'll go over it later. But your next one that you will take is another geography, but maybe a little bit easier. It's going to be largest states in the United States by square footage, by square miles. Mm-hmm. So the largest states in the United States.
50 freaking states, and
if you want to just name 50 states, you can do it. And just go for it.
You name 50 states in 1 minute.
in a minute. But I'm looking for the largest ones. So the top 12 largest
60
by square footage.
In a minute,
so all right, largest states.
Yeah,
you guys have to take it.
Less than 1 second and a half.
All right, quiet down, Hawks. Quiet down, Hawks up there. All right, I'm listening for the Ducks. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go.
California,
Alabama,
Texas,
Arkansas, Maryland, Virginia, West
New York,
Colorado,
Florida, Washington,
Ohio, Detroit,
Montana, Texas,
South Carolina, North Carolina, Hawaii, Alaska, Georgia, okay, New Hampshire, Connecticut,
Oklahoma,
New York,
Louisiana,
Idaho, Illinois, Iowa,
Michigan,
Montana,
Rhode Island,
Kentucky, Rhode Island,
Massachusetts,
Maine, Vermont,
Connecticut,
Kentucky,
Texas,
Texas,
Montana, Missouri, Michigan,
Alaska,
Texas,
Utah. I think you guys said Nevada already.
Nevada.
All right, and time. You guys really should have stuck with more West Coast than go with those little East Coast ones up there. I think you guys were on the wrong coast. Because from what I heard, you got 7. I believe you got 7. You guys should have stuck with the western side of the United States. All right, the ones I believe I heard: Alaska, Texas, California, Montana, Nevada, Idaho, and Utah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all were just spitting off states very quickly. I did not hear New Mexico.
What did you say?
New Mexico? Yeah,
no, didn't say that.
No. Arizona. Colorado and Wyoming over there.
Chad, how did you forget Wyoming?
And Oregon. So, like I said. Like, you guys should have stuck with those western kind of mountainy desert states. Those are definitely the biggest ones. Y'all were going off naming Rhode Island. I don't know why y'all were sticking with Rhode Island.
I was trying to lead them off.
They just drew straight lines.
That team up there.
Yeah.
The eastern states, they went off of rivers and other things to do the borders. Western states, they're just like, this is a good area. We're going to call this one state.
It's just a giant area,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 7
I'm just glad Pennsylvania wasn't on the list since I didn't say that.
Yeah.
You're from there.
All right. Okay. So, all right, we're going to move on back over to the Hawks. So 7 points for the Ducks there. It's still close. It's still within margin of error, so it's still close. So back to the Hawks. Your next category, and you still have one pass left, I believe. You still have one pass as well. The Ducks have exhausted all of theirs. These are, in the United States, the best-selling albums of all time. So the top 12 best-selling albums. And what I'm going to be looking for is not necessarily the album title, just the artist or band. So I'll just be looking for those who are in the top 12. Do you guys want to pass or play?
I'll be honest, I suck at music.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm kind of on the fence on this one.
I want to pass.
I'm so too.
We can pass. Yeah,
I'm like 50-50. So you can pass because the game's almost over. So
yeah, let's pass.
Can we get the populated countries?
Yeah, right. I think we should get that one.
Oh, you want to get them real quick? I'll run them down real quick. Populated countries. No, you can't have that. It's already been passed over. It's been passed over already. So
can we wait till later? Because I want to see how many I can get.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we'll go after the show. Yeah, that's
same.
fine. All right, so you guys are officially passing on the best-selling albums, so we'll pass on that one and move on to the next one. So your next one is the top Tom Cruise domestic films adjusted for inflation in the United States. So top Tom Cruise box office adjusted for inflation. So you got to think about more tickets sold and butts in seats necessarily than box office. So because it's adjusted for inflation. So you guys have to take this one. You've already used your pass. So top Tom Cruise movies domestic adjusted for inflation. So we will go. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 3, Mission Impossible Protocol, Mission Impossible Eyes Wide Shut,
Cruise,
Risky
Vanilla
Business,
Sky,
Jerry Maguire.
Is his bad ones.
Oblivion.
The Mummy.
Yeah.
Top Gun.
What's the one where he's like a drug runner? I forget that. No one.
He's a race car driver. Mountain Lightning? No, not Mountain Lightning.
Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
Yeah. Cocktail. All the Right Moves.
The You Can't Handle the Truth movie.
All the King's Men.
Jerry Maguire. Jerry Maguire.
Born on the 4th of July.
Magnolia. Far and Away.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
You can't
Time.
Wasn't Far and Away a massive?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Time.
Few Good Men.
Yeah, I believe you guys were struggling with that one, but you didn't actually get A Few Good Men. And I believe with all
I said it wrong.
rattling off Mission Impossible, I believe you skipped Rogue Nation. I did not hear Rogue Nation.
I just started counting out numbers.
All right. So, anyways, the ones I believe I got.
I think I said it.
The ones I believe you got. I believe you guys got 6. We got Top Gun, Mission Impossible, MI2, Jerry Maguire, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, and Fallout. Were the 6 I believe I heard. The ones I did not hear.
Did underperform.
Legend.
Yeah. So the ones I did not hear at number 2, adjusted for inflation, Rain Man. Rain Man was a massive hit. Rain Man. Yeah. Number 5, The Firm, which a lot of people forget was a big hit. Number 6, Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds at number 6. Number 8, the ones you guys were struggling with, A Few Good Men, big hit. Back then, and number 10, Interview with a Vampire, big hit. Interview with a Vampire on the list, and number 12, the Mission Impossible movie you missed, Rogue Nation. So I believe you got 6 points. 6 points.
But not the better Cruise Spielberg collaboration with Minority Report.
Yeah.
All right. So
6. Okay.
All right. So my alarm just went off for the hour mark, so we can either end with this upcoming Ducks round, or we can do the Ducks round and then another twofer to make it fair, to give the Ducks a chance to catch up. So what do you guys want to do? If you guys want to hang around for another 10 minutes, what do you guys want to do?
You do another twofer for me. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go another rounds. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go the Ducks this one, and then the next round, the 1 and 2, will be the final round. Is that fair enough? So, yeah. All right. But what makes it interesting is neither one of you guys have passes. No passes left whatsoever. So you have to take the next categories you are dealt. So we will see what happens here. So going to the Ducks, they're going to have 2 chances to catch up, and the Hawks will only have 1 more round. So anything could happen as we go to the Ducks. Your next category that you have to take, fast food chain sales in the United States. So the fast food chains with the highest sales
Easy.
in the United States. So the top 12 fast food chain sales for the Ducks. So again, there's no passing. You guys have to take this one. You were out of passes.
Okay.
So I'm looking for the actual fast food chain names is what I'm looking for. So
you need a whole show based on this.
Yeah, right. All right, so we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and begin.
McDonald's,
Jack in the Box,
Burger King,
Jack in the Box, McDonald's,
Taco
Subway,
Waffle House,
Checkers, Hardee's,
IHOP, Denny's,
In-N-Out,
yep, Shake Shack,
Wild Burger,
Five Guys,
Five Guys,
Five Guys,
Pizza Hut,
Pizza Hut,
Domino's,
Little Caesars, Papa
Domino's,
John's,
Pizza,
Del Taco,
what else there?
freaking Chipotle, Chick-fil-A,
Red Robin.
Well, that's a chain restaurant. So
let's see.
Olive Garden.
Pizza Factory.
I think he said fast food.
10 seconds.
Oh, fast food. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts.
Yep. Krispy Kreme.
And time. Good round there. I believe you got all but 2, so 10 points for the Ducks on that one. A pretty strong round there. I believe the only ones I did not hear were Wendy's, a pretty obvious one. I don't think I heard Wendy's.
I said Wendy's.
You did?
Did you say Wendy's?
Yeah.
Did
That's
you?
one of the first ones I said.
Yeah, I think I heard him say Wendy's.
Okay, gotcha. Just checking. Okay. But the only other one rounding out the list, Panera Bread out there. Number 12.
Forgetting that's fast.
So,
damn it.
All right. So with that, again, I will just run down the list just for clarification. With that, you got 11 out of 12, very, very close to a sweep. McDonald's, Starbucks, Subway, Burger King, Taco Bell, Wendy's, Dunkin' Donuts, Chick-fil-A, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and Panera for the 12. So there you go. So very close to a sweep for the Ducks, but they get 11 points. It's a very strong round.
Hell yeah.
Trying to make a comeback here. It's anybody's game. As we got
All right.
54 to 61, you're closing the gap. So it may come down to these last 2 categories. This is our final round.
Kill it, guys.
1 round for each.
Let's see.
So your next one, which you have to take, there is no passing on this one for the Hawks. This is a really fun one I found online that I wrote down. It's a movie one, but it's the 12 highest Netflix rentals, disc rentals, when Netflix was doing Netflix discs. So what I have here. So what I have here is for clarification, the highest one from each release year. So the highest one, 1998 film that was rented, the highest 1999 film that was rented, the 2000 film that was rented the most, 2001, et cetera, et cetera. All the way. So I'll give you the years: 1998 to 2009, the primary Netflix disc years. The highest rented one from each of those release years. So that's what I'm looking for.
What was it?
2009. 2009. So the just think about the ones that people rented for each year. The highest rented ones. I thought this would be a little fun. So have fun with this one, guys.
There's no TV shows thrown in there.
No TV shows, just movies. This is all movies. So the ones that were rented the most through Netflix DVD rentals. So here we go. We cannot pass. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go.
The Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones.
Be quiet, Steven. Quiet. I'm gonna start over because Steven's interrupting. All right, so start over. Start over. Steven, be quiet. Ducks, please be quiet. No talking from the other team, please. I need to hear all these guys' answers. This is the final round, so I need all the answers. So we're gonna start over again in 3, 2, 1, go.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Preserve of Azkaban,
Revenge of the
Goblet of Fire,
Fellowship of the Ring,
Impossible,
The Two Towers,
3, Mission Impossible,
Return of the King,
Iron Man,
Batman Begins,
The
Prestige,
The Dark Knight,
The Dark Knight,
The Dark Knight Rises,
Saving Private Ryan. Me, Myself, and Irene.
Titanic.
Man. Brain fart.
Live Free or Die Hard.
Toy Story.
Avengers
Endgame.
10 seconds.
Cars for kids.
Finding Nemo.
Monsters Inc.
Finding Dory.
Time. This is going to be an interesting final round because I heard 0, a big bomb for that one.
What?
So 0. This is going to come down to the wire. All right.
Well,
so the highest
Kill Bill
rented movie from 1998, The Big Lebowski from 1998, from 1999. Office Space with word of mouth DVD rentals. 2000 Gladiator was the Gladiator from 2000. 2001 Memento with a lot of word of mouth. 2002 The Bourne Identity was the highest rented of 2002. 2003 Mystic River, getting more into the Oscars there with Mystic River. Yeah, one we might talk. Chad and I might talk about on the Eastwood directed movies on Rankum. 2004 The Notebook. The Notebook. Who doesn't love The Notebook? 2005, another Oscar word of mouth with Crash from 2005. 2006, The Departed. The Departed from 2006. 2007, The Bucket List. Remember that movie that everybody seemed to love? The Bucket List.
These like most rented by the critics and not like regular people.
These were most rented by regular. There's a lot of, you have to remember. A lot of older people did the Netflix DVD rentals, homeboy. You have to remember that. Not streaming. People that are not into streaming. Like, so, 2008, The Hurt Locker, the Oscar favorite. And in 2009, The Blind Side. The Blind Side. High rental. So, well, no, I mean, this is older people renting Netflix DVDs. Partners, you got to think about that context.
The different rented every single one of those.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, final round here. It's within distance. They get 7 points and with a tie and 8 points for the win. Your next category for the Ducks for a potential win, if they can get a lot of points, the best-selling worldwide car models of all time. The models of cars. The models of cars.
Like an expert in that.
All right.
Car models of all time. Keep that in mind, and worldwide. So most selling car models of all time.
Model T.
No hint, Jordan.
No.
All right. Need silence from the Hawks as we go to the Ducks for this one. I'll be listening very closely. Best-selling car models of all time worldwide. 3, 2, 1, go.
Corolla,
Volvo,
BMW,
Subaru,
Toyota.
I need specific GT. Models of those cars. Specific models, please.
I'm trying to.
Ford GT. Forester.
Hummer. Hold on.
What is it called?
Like cars.
He said Ultima.
Highlander. RAV4.
Outback.
Wrangler.
Yeah, Wrangler.
Jeep. Cherokee.
Got Cherokee.
10 seconds.
Bronco. Corvette. Anybody know a Corvette?
And time. And I believe you got a whopping two for the Ducks. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Jordan spoiled one of them. The Ford Model T. What actually was?
Yeah, I know.
One of the highest of all time. Ford Model T.
Like 2 decades.
How was that the highest? That's from
because back it was the only car available for like 20 years. Yeah, so it sold like 20
I just
million.
throwing it out there as a joke.
Model Ts.
It's actually on there.
Yeah. So I'll accept the BMW because the BMW 3 Series was one of the top ones. I'll accept that one. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Jordan. You guys won anyways because that's the end of the game. The only other one they got on the list was Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla was one of the ones on the list. The rest of the list, the Ford Model T, the Ford Fiesta is on the list. The Lada Classic from the 50s and 60s on the list. The Opel Corsa, which is a popular one in Europe and Asia. We go with the Volkswagen Beetle, the VW Bug. Did you say Beetle? Okay. Fair enough. All right, so that'd be
not that it matters, but
another Volkswagen Passat. Volkswagens are very popular in Europe. Volkswagen Passat, the VW Golf also on the list. We got two Hondas with the Civic and the Accord, both on the list. Both big, high selling ones you see everywhere.
Damn it.
And the best selling truck of all time, the Ford F-150. The Ford F-150 is the most common truck out there on the list. So, so 3 points.
How many points? 3? Okay.
3 points. It's still not going to matter because your winner this evening will be the villains of the Mighty Ducks movie. The team won, the Hawks. The Hawks are going to take it this evening. But a much closer game, 61-57. A very, very close game coming down to the wire there. Ducks making almost a heroic comeback, much like the movies, but not quite taking it in the end. So, which is good because I'm getting near the ends of my list. I only had about 7 or 8 more, and we'd have to switch back to the ones we passed if we had kept going. So,
well,
all right.
Well, now you will see that evil will triumph because good is dumb.
If Papa West real quick wanted to guess, I know he said he wanted to guess the populated countries. Did you want to try to guess real quick, Papa West?
Oh,
you guys want to try to guess just for fun?
Sure.
Yeah, everybody. How about everybody jump in on this one? See if y'all can guess the most populated countries. I'll give you a minute. Yeah. Everybody, let's go 3, 2, 1, just for fun. Go.
China,
India, Australia, United States of America.
Okay, come on. Let's try to take some turns. Well, 6 people, it's a little bit harder.
Russia, Japan, North Korea,
France, Germany,
Korea, South Africa,
Canada,
Egypt,
Brazil,
Russia,
Ethiopia,
Argentina, Mexico,
Chile,
Papua New Guinea,
yeah, New Zealand, probably not, but
Haiti,
Australia,
Ukraine,
Mongolia,
Australia,
Haiti,
Saudi Arabia,
Vietnam,
Qatar,
Laos, Thailand,
Russia,
Yemen, Oman,
Turkey, Hungary,
10
Turkey's
seconds.
a good one. Georgia, Czech
Italy,
Republic,
France, Italy,
Austria,
Germany,
Finland,
Time.
Sweden, Norway.
Time. Now, did anybody actually say the United States?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Chad said the United States. Okay. So running down, I'm just going to run down the list. Number 1 is China with 1.4 billion people. They're the long shot. Right after that is India. Number 3 is the United States of America. Coming in, and this is the big chunk that I don't think that was going to be the tricky ones. Indonesia comes in on the list, followed by Pakistan. Pakistan is very, very crowded.
Right, all those Middle Eastern ones.
Yeah, Brazil. I don't know if anybody said Brazil.
I got that.
I said Brazil.
It's kind of hard to hate. Okay, sounds good. Nigeria in Africa, very, very crowded. Bangladesh. Bangladesh was one that I don't think anybody was going to get. And then we get into Russia, Mexico, Japan, and Ethiopia, rounding out the list.
Canada?
Yes. No Canada. Well, a lot of Canada is not populated because a lot of it's uninhabitable, pretty much up there in the northern parts of Canada.
Well,
a lot of
Canadians are just pussies.
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding. My mom.
It's a lot of Canadian wasteland up there. Yes. So, and did anybody want to take a crack at the?
I mean, we'll give them that.
Did anybody want to take a crack at the albums before we go? At the best-selling albums of all time? Did anybody want to take a crack at that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll round out that one, and then we'll say goodbye to everybody just for fun, because I heard some interest in that one, just not from the ones that had it, the people that passed it. So I had to stretch back to I just stretched back to number 14 because there were 2 on the list that had 2 on the top 12. There was 2 different artists that had 2 different ones on the top 12. Okay. So I went back to the number 14. So, so technically the top 14. I just need the band names or the artist, the musical performers. So, all right, go.
The Beatles, the
Rolling Stones, Michael
U2,
Jackson,
Whitney
Whitney Houston,
Weezer,
Tenacious
D,
Elvis,
Linkin Park, Green
Day,
Eminem,
Lady Gaga,
Tupac,
Snoop Dogg, freaking Dr. Dre,
Taylor Swift,
Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift, Johnny Cash,
Tim McGraw,
Dolly Parton,
Garth Brooks, Led Zeppelin,
the movie,
Journey.
Let's see what else. Freaking
Queen?
Prince.
Queen's Clearwater Revival. The Beach Boys.
Get off my
computer. Prince.
Jimi Hendrix. Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, yeah.
Sex Bomb.
Sex Bomb. Hell yeah, dude.
No, at the time, no. Sex Bomb from Scott Pilgrim is not on the list. That is not correct. All right, so I don't exactly have these in complete order, but these are the 14 essentially artists that have them on there. So we start with, I believe, Guns N' Roses' "Appetite for Destruction." I believe Billy Joel's "Greatest Hits" on the list. We have. Michael Jackson's "Thriller" album is on the list. The Eagles with 2 of them on the top 14, but California and number 1 of all time. The Eagles' "Greatest Hits" is the number 1 of all time.
Really,
sold a whole bunch.
Wow.
Yes, it's crazy. AC/DC's Back in Black is on the list.
Oh yes.
Led Zeppelin's 4 is on the list. Led Zeppelin 4. Pink Floyd's "The Wall." Garth Brooks had 2 on the list, a live album and another album. Garth Brooks with 2 on the list. Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rear View on the list. And nice. Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rear View.
What?
Yeah, Hootie and the Blowfish, one of the highest of all time. Oh yes, Cracked Rear View. Sold about 20 million albums, yeah. Fleetwood Mac with "Rumors" on the list, and Shania Twain's "Come On Over" album also on the 14th of all time.
Wow.
So yeah,
Beatles?
I think Hootie and the Blowfish was a fluke. I mean, come on.
I'm sorry. The Beatles' White Album was rounding out. I skipped over that. But yes, the Beatles' White Album was also on there.
Nice.
And then a couple other ones that were on the list I remember, but not quite on the 12. If you count it as an album, the "Saturday Night Fever" from the Bee Gees is one of the ones highest grossing of all time as well. So there you go. So good stuff.
Nice.
All right, well that'll do it for this evening. So what I'll do is I'll save a few of the ones that were bumped off for maybe a future episode. We'll work them back in somehow. So some of the ones you guys didn't get to, I'll just tease you with it. I won't actually run down the list, but richest reality stars of all time was coming up. The highest selling board games of all time coming up soon. Home Improvement characters going back to television. This was an interesting one, I thought, because I hadn't heard of like 3 or 4 of them. The most streamed artists on Spotify of all time, which would have been an interesting one. And then oldest basketball or baseball franchises, top selling beers of all time. I didn't get to American beers. Horror characters with the most kills. I was going to get to that one at some point. And the movies with the most F words. I was going to get to. So there you go. So some of the ones we didn't get to. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you hate the
very close game.
Yeah,
or Martin Scorsese.
Every Quentin Tarantino movie.
Or Disney.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys had fun. It was a very close game, but there we go.
It was a great game, though.
Good stuff all around.
Good game.
All right. Good game of top 12.
You can leave it at those for the teasers, but I got about 45 or 50 more categories.
Mm-hmm.
So
we'll tease them and we'll work them into some future shows, and we'll still use them. We'll just work them in at some point. So, all right, there you go. So we'll run around and and see where we can find everybody. You guys get your plugs in before we get out of here. All right, sound fair enough?
Yeah, I will say also too
60 seconds. Everyone wants go.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute and plugs go. Yell your plugs out all at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And let's rank stuff. Podcast about movies.
You're ranking fine. Yeah. But But we'll say, if anyone feels so inclined and wants to like write a bunch of top 12 lists, you could host this thing if you wanted. So like, this is very casual. So this is like, we're just gonna do this whenever. So if you can
I was just writing a whole bunch of these while I was watching movies, looking up random things that popped into my head. I was like, oh, beer. Let me look up beer. Like, this TV show. Okay, let me look up this show. That's all this. It can be anything really. Like I said, the categories are all over the place. So we try to get a few more movie-centric ones. Like I said, I had a little over a third of these were movies, and then I tried to work in some other stuff. So anything really is fair game, though. Yeah,
like I've got so much stuff. Like we have a lot of wrestling fans in the community, so I threw in the biggest wrestling events of the year, like the most popular wrestlers from each decade, or I did like best-selling video games of all time. So there's that, or a whole bunch of actors. You just named 12 of their movies. I have about 15 of those. Yeah, and then I even have some like comedy ones too, like slang terms for marijuana. That's a category on there, or like name 12 things in your refrigerator, or slang terms for the toilet. That's another one. So there's a lot of like just random ones. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, right.
Yeah,
the John, a bunch of them.
The shitter.
Yeah.
Shitter's full.
Yep. Yeah, shitter was full. Yeah, but yeah, we'll go around the horn though. Yeah.
All right.
We'll start with Steven. Where can we find you?
All over social media, and on Saturday I'll be on Rankum doing top 12 Clint Eastwood directed movies.
Nice.
With a couple of guys here, and this was fun. And even though we were really behind, we ended up.
You came back and almost won.
Yeah.
Almost won. You almost had the comeback. Anything can happen. Like I said, we had one where the Hawks bombed. So I mean, anything can happen. They could be running and then bomb one or two, and then you're right back in it. So that's what's fun about the top 12. Anything can happen. So I hope everybody had fun though. We're all just having a good time, just being silly. It's all good.
Yeah. But Brian, where can we find you?
Sure, I was an hour before I was on Jordan, always the channel with Steven, do some trivia there. I sometimes I'm on this channel here where I was on Monday. I did Simpsons characters.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm on Rankum. Sometimes I do trivia on the Flying Cow Network, which is Disney Pixar trivia, and all around here. Sometimes on this channel, sometimes online there.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, Chad, where can we find you?
Yeah, I'm trying to do trivia all around. I'm over on like TMG a lot, especially doing trivia and movie battlegrounds. Check that out. I'm going to be on Rankum over with Austin and Steven, which is going to be very fun. I have my own channel where I kind of rank stuff, but we have episodes kind of infrequently, and we can start doing it more so far. It's just my name, and we have Edgar Wright and Christmas films on there so far. And I got
we just did Edgar Wright as well.
Trying to upload. Fun. Yeah, I saw that. And then over at my, I actually wrote this one down. It's my friend's channel, the Dill Pickle Movie Network. We do a show called Picture This, and over on that show, we basically take every month. We do a year of the Oscars, and we go through all the nominees, the winner. We talk about them, we rank them, we talk about the year itself, and then we also nominate actors and actresses from those films that we thought did the best jobs. This month, in light of Black History, but also Sidney Poitier's passing, we're doing 1967. And then next month, we're doing, in light of the Oscars, we're doing 2021 films. So we have a blast over there. It's a lot of fun. We recently also had Dan Skip Allen as our first guest for January.
Oh, nice.
We did 1980. That was really fun. He was very passionate about some of the films, and he kind of hated one of them. So it was just pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a good time. Thank you guys for inviting me. This was very fun, and I can't wait to do it again.
Same.
Yeah, and also too, I want to give a shout out to Jacob Barber. We'll have to have you on for next time because we haven't done the first
I skipped over that one.
We'll put it in the back pocket for next time. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll save it. Well, any of the ones that didn't get used tonight, we'll put back in the rotation and we'll use them another time. So yeah, it'll get used at some point. Yeah.
But Mark, where can we find you?
I'm Mark the Edge Nerd, and you can find me every few months on the Movie Hero channel. Otherwise, you can find me hiding in the shadows, keeping a low profile online.
Sounds good. Yeah, sometimes I'm able to find you online. Sometimes you're like mysteriously like vanished. So yeah. But
if you can't find me online, I may be on Xbox.
He's offline. Offline.
Yeah, right.
Hoping someone will want to join me.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Well, Papa West, where can we find you?
Well, since I'm currently 2-0 at Top 12 Frenzy, you should see me defending my honor as the greatest Top 12 Frenzy player of all time. But when I'm not destroying at this, you will see me over at TMG Entertainment. I help out with Battleground. I also compete in Battleground occasionally. I have a weekly show called TMG Takes the Field, which is everything sports related. And then TMG Trivia, where I run singles and teams. And we're having a teams match here pretty soon. It's finally off hiatus, just to get thrown back on hiatus shortly after. So don't get too excited.
Nice. Sounds good. And for us, you can find us all over the social medias at Movie Hero 2121. We always try to put out the calls for these types of shows on there. Also, if you're watching it, you haven't hit the subscribe button, that really helps out the channel. We're doing a big push for subscribers. We're going to do another giveaway once we reach 200 subscribers. So watch for that. And then
what are you giving away?
For the 200 subscriber, I'm going to do a giveaway. Yeah, I'm going to be giving away, because of a shipping error, I have an extra copy of the most recently released Dawn of the Dead 1978 4K set. It's a 4-disc set, and it's like an $80 value. That I have another one still factory shipped over there because of a shipping error. It's out of print, I believe now. They only did a limited amount, so I have an extra one, and it's going for $80 or $100 on eBay right now. So that's a good value. But it's the 4K set that has all 3 cuts of the film and a whole bonus disc of stuff, all in 4K. So really great set, really good stuff.
Yeah,
so,
and
as we're gonna do if we get to 200 subscribers. So please subscribe.
And also too, while the runner-up prize, I have about 100 movie posters from my time working at the movie theater. So I'll give you about 10 or 15 to choose from. The original one-sheet movie posters you can only get from the theaters, and I'll be giving like 3 of them away for a runner-up prize, so it'll be that too. So, but
real quick, I gotta plug some stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. So besides being on, I'll be on Rankum this week again. Malcolm hit me up for Clint Eastwood Dressing Movie, so I'll see Chad and Steven on that one. That'll be good. And but I also do a podcast about movies with Jacob Barber, who was in the comments. But that's here on the Movie Hero Network, so you can check that out. We upload those straight to there. This week we'll be doing movies A to Z. So we're each picking a movie for each letter of the alphabet that we just want to show off and showcase and talk about. So we're just going to go through the alphabet A to Z and each do a pick. Just something. We just kind of chill and have a little fun there. We just talk movies, so that's going to be fun. And then myself and Henry Sanchez, a.k.a. Henry Confidential, do Let's Rank stuff every Wednesday. We just did Edgar Wright films, talking because of Last Night in Soho. And this week we're going to be doing Alien versus Predator. So all the Alien and Predator movies thrown into one big ranking. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that one. So, yeah, check it out. Let's Rank stuff.
Nice. And then you can also find us, too, over – we run the group Showdown Friends and Family. We still have our Simpsons pulled up from Monday. Of course, Bart Simpson and Homer are leading the poll. But I'm a little disappointed. Mr. Burns, no one's voting for Mr. Burns. I thought he'd be a more popular character. But for this week, we had a little bit of a lighter week. So we just did a tournament of best Simpson characters, and then we also just had this. So next week we're going to go a little heavier. We have 3 shows going on because we had a scheduling conflict. We had to push our best winter sports movies to next Wednesday. So we'll be doing that. And then we're also going to have Tuesday. We're going to have best Jim Carrey movies for a tier ranker fight. So we'll have that. And then on Friday, we'll have best movies set in just one location. So you can look forward to those. And then also just a couple that we have coming up. I'll just tease a couple real quick. We have Best Rom-Coms Part 1. We're splitting that into a 2-parter because there's so many freaking rom-coms out there. So we're going to do a Part 1, then a Part 2, and then we're going to take the Sweet 16 from each of those and do a half bracket championship episode. So we'll have that coming up. And then we have our comedy championship coming up. We did the best comedies from every decade, and we came up with the top 10 from each decade. So we're putting the top 10 from the 70s all the way until now and into a championship tier ranker bracket. And we're going to be ranking the best of all time. And then we're also going to be doing best sitcoms of the 2000s too. So that one's coming up too. So those are just some that you can look forward to on the Movie Hero Network. And I think that'll do it for us tonight. So yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for coming on again. We'll put out the call. Usually we'll try to give you a couple of days to have a heads up of when we're going to do it next. But for this show, it's really just whenever we have some free time to do it. So maybe not so much next week because we got kind of a busier schedule. But maybe the week after we'll probably have another one of these. So yeah. But yeah. So for our host Austin tonight, for Steven, for Brian, for Chad, for Mark, for Papa West, I've been Jordan Movie Hero Anderson, and we will see you next time.